Today, on the occasion of great Guru Nanak's birthday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi statement at Gurdaspur in Punjab has come to many people as a surprise. He said that they are going to repeal the 3 agricultural acts which are being opposed by large number of peasants throughout the country, and the peaceful satyagraha has come almost to 1 year in Delhi borders, in UP, in other places. It is not because Narendra Modi and BJP realized that the laws are bad and peasants are opposing it. Today's statement includes a comment by Prime Minister that some of the peasants could not understand the meaning of the 3 agricultural acts, and all our efforts to convince them were futile. Hence we withdraw. This is not the fact. The fact is otherwise. Peasants are fighting throughout the country, particularly in North India. The states were far off from Delhi. They expressed solidarity. The agitation is spreading in one state after another. But the government never repented. Even when the Supreme Court asked them whether they will reconsider, government said no. When the Supreme Court asked whether they will suspend it for some time, Modi said no. It is the Supreme Court which has suspended it for 18 months. And in between, they tried their best to create wrong impression about the agitation, that this agitation is led by or inspired by opposition parties. Then the second thing they said, this is anti-nationals. Only thing is sedition law was not applied for them. Then they tried to malign the campaign that it has become violent on the Republican Day. It was a very ugly conspiracy, but that was defeated. People never believed it. They wanted to utilize that to suppress the movement. Later, they tried to say that many Kisan organizations, puppet organizations, are supporting it. In spite of all this, peasants continued their peaceful, determined agitation without getting provoked. And in this background, there were elections in 30 by-elections for Parliament and Assembly. Bharatiya Janata Party, the ruling party, was defeated in 15 states. Where they defeated, the percentage of the vote is also less. People are angry. And this reflected. This reflected in Punjab, in Haryana, in Uttar Pradesh. The Lakhimpur Kheri ghastly incident in which the son of Ajay Misra, State Minister for Home Affairs, killed 4 peasants who were peacefully going back after an agitation. One more journalist died in people's anger. When they revolted, 3 BJP people are also killed. And now it was clear that these elections in Uttar Pradesh, in Haryana, in Punjab, in Manipur, Goa, this may have reflections. Hence, Narendra Modi has decided to withdraw it. His government is always anti-peasant. It is pro-corporate. In 2015, immediately after they came to power, within 1 year, they tried to repeal the earlier act of fair compensation, rehabilitation in land acquisition. Peasants revolted, fought. That ordinance could not be passed in Rajya Sabha. Hence, ultimately, they had to withdraw. The purpose of repealing that act was purely to help the big corporates to acquire huge lands at cheap rates. This will finish lakhs of peasants throughout the country, but he did not mind it. And now this act, this is also anti-peasants. This was not accepted. One important thing is that one of the Niti Aayog member has said that it is decided corporates should enter in agriculture, in business of food grains and agricultural products in a very big way. But political leaders, because of their own political reasons, are not saying this. This is the fact. Adani already started a huge company for this purpose. This is going to create lots of problems for the Indian peasantry and agriculture. In fact, in the last 2 years, when during the lockdown, because of the COVID-19, it is the agricultural sector that saved the economy of the country. The peasants, they increased the production. Hence, India could not become bankrupt. More than 5 to 6% of the GDP has come from the agriculture. But Narendra Modi is not realizing it. There is a danger that these acts may be reintroduced with the new names after the elections. The struggle of the Indian peasantry against the anti-peasant policies of the BJP government is not over. It is to be continued. This government still continues privatization of the public sector. It is the money of the people. By privatization, we will lose very valuable public sector industries, national wealth, reservations to SCs, STs, and BCs. And future, all the products are going to become costly. By 4 labor codes, all the labor acts which are one with the hard struggle of the working class, that is all finished. they should withdraw them. Privatization should be stopped. And monetization efforts also should be stopped. Secular values should be restored. Democracy, civil rights, human rights, they should be restored in the country. A big battle should be carried on with the unity of the farmers, workers, students, youth, particularly unemployed youth, women, and other sections of the society who are being continuously harassed by this government. This government always tried to utilize the religion to mislead the people. Today also Narendra Modi utilized Guru Nanak Jayanti to announce his withdrawal of agriculture rights. People should be careful, and particularly the peasantry. While we the communists salute all the 700 martyrs who sacrificed their lives to make this government to withdraw and repeal the anti-peasant agricultural acts. And we congratulate all the peasants, each and everyone who participated in this historic, peaceful struggle. Let us learn the spirit that sustained agitation, long agitation, heroic battles that will be able to mend even the most autocratic governments like that of Narendra Modi. Let us carry on our fight for justice, for democracy, for the defense of the Constitution.